You have reached the U.S. Fraud and Detection Center. Our office hours are Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you are calling during office hours, just wait on the line and the next available agent will be with you shortly. If not, please leave a detailed message followed by your case number after the tone.
U.S. Fraud and Detection Center, how can I direct your call?
I'm not sure. I missed a call from this number. U.S. Fraud Detection?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You missed a call from this number. You got a voicemail from someone?
No, it was just a missed call. I'm not sure what's going on. Can you tell me?
Well, ma'am, I don't know which agent might have called you, but we have different investigation divisions. Right now, U.S. Fraud and Detection Center is in charge of monitoring and managing any sort of transactions that have been red flagged for overseas through Western Union, MoneyGram, or either bank wire transfers. We're trying to advise people, contacting people to make sure that they're not being victimized when money is being sent overseas. So, if an agent might have called you, it might have been because you might have sent a transaction overseas. Transaction might have been red flagged, and probably they're calling you to advise you and to verify that you're not being criminal.
You're probably a little too late because I already got robbed of $100,000 in a wire transfer. So then maybe that's how you got my name. I don't know, and my telephone number.
You got what? Oh, you lost $100,000, ma'am?
Yes, I did.
Well, ma'am, that's pretty much one of the main reasons why one of the agents who called you are processing to initiate an investigation. Would you please provide me with your name and contact information so I could identify which is the agent who called you so you can speak directly to that agent?
My name's Lucille Walker.
Lucille
Walker, yeah.
Lucille Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and let me ask you a question. How long ago you lost this $100,000?
It was over a month ago.
Over a month ago.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to get it back. These scammers can really hurt you, so I'm teaming up with the sponsor of today's video, Aura. As some of you know, scammers tried to use my social security number twice to get a Bank of America credit card. AT&T also just had a massive data breach. Aura simplifies the process of opting out of data broker sites on your behalf. In 2022, Americans lost $10.3 billion to online crime. Aura has already helped me identify several threats I was unaware of, including that AT&T data breach. Aura is easy to set up, too. Just one app will give you an antivirus, password manager, and a VPN, and $1 million in identity theft insurance. You can get all of this with my link, aura.com/scambait. My link will offer a 14-day free trial with a 60-day money-back guarantee. See how much of your data is being sold. Make sure you go to the link in the description to start your protection today.
And how did you send these funds, ma'am? Would you please tell me about it? Were they sent overseas?
No, it was just a domestic wire transfer.
Domestic wire transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Domestic wire transfer. Okay. Is your financial institution already aware of this?
Yeah, and they said there's nothing they can do. The money's just gone.
There's nothing they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, probably the financial institution is not in a position of doing something, but maybe with providing us more information about these international ring of scammers, we will be able to gather more information and continue with the investigation. With your help, you might not recover the funds, right? But we might be able to help a lot of people so they won't get involved in a process like this any longer. Now, what is the main reason why they had you send $100,000? Could you explain me more about that, Mrs. Walker?
Well, I don't know how I can help. I mean, I've already been robbed, but it was some man that said that me and my husband had won a prize and that we needed to pay a fee.
They told you had to pay a fee for an award. Okay, $100,000. And was the $100,000 sent at once in one transaction?
Yep, it was.
One transaction.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what was the purpose of those $100,000? Why did they told you had to pay for those $100,000?
I just told you. They said it was a fee for a prize that we had
for
won.
what sort of fee?
Processing and delivery fees. And taxes.
Processing and delivering. Did they send you any documentation or any paperwork related to that?
No, they didn't.
No paperwork, no information sent. So this was about a month ago. Are they still calling you, ma'am?
No, they're not.
They're not. Do you have any of the phone numbers and contact information they reached you from?
No, we blocked them and deleted the phone numbers because they were getting out of hand.
They were getting out of hand, so you don't have any more information at all
No.
from the individuals who contacted.
He said his
What
name
about
was, he said he was with the Publishers Clearinghouse and his name was Andrew Goldberg.
PCH,
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Andrew Goldberg. All right. And do you still have the account information where you sent the funds to?
No, I don't. Well, I might somewhere. I don't know. I just want to forget about it. It was a horrible experience. And then we can't get our money back. And it really upsets me every time I have to think about it and talk about it.
I understand that, Lucia. But, you know, with the U.S. Fraud and Detection Center, ma'am, and with our ability, you have a right to be placed in a funds recovery program because transactions that are sent from bank-to-bank wires are FDIC insured.
No, that's not okay. I'm going to stop you. The bank said the FDIC insurance doesn't apply to this. They told me that.
Well, financial institutions are wrong because we have held people before to recover funds. The main problem is this situation. The financial institution doesn't want to do the necessary job that needs to be done, that needs to take place because it's going to cost them funds in order to do that. So that's one of the main reasons why they tell you that it cannot be recovered, because it costs the bank in order to put agents to work to investigate this out. Now, with the U.S. Fraud and Detection Center, you don't have to cover any sort of fees for us to do that or anything. We could do this internally for you. The only main thing that we need is more information from the people who victimized you so we could start tracing the information down now. Oh. So if you would like to get our cooperation, if you'd like us to help you, you have our contact information. I'm going to be forwarding your information as well to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau as well, and an agent could be calling you to give you an interview, but we could sure help you with this. In a lot of cases, we might not recover all the funds, but we have helped people to recover some funds, because when we trace the accounts and we're able to see the accounts where funds have been transferred, we're able to retrieve funds, ma'am. So we're here to help you, Lucia. You have our information. You can call us. I will forward this information. I'll be able to verify what is the name of the agent who contacted you, okay?
Well, let me give you my my cell phone number, because that's where all this took place.
What is your cell phone number? 9457.
Mm-hmm.
This phone number you're calling me from, 2021, this is your home number?
Yeah, it is.
You prefer. Okay, now you and your husband are both aware of the situation, correct?
Yeah, oh yeah, $100,000. Ain't no way he didn't know about it.
Okay, perfect. And who is the person who did the transaction? Did you both went to the bank to do the transaction, or somebody else did this for you?
I did it.
You did it, okay. Mm-hmm. Transaction must take place. So let's do the following, Lucy. I have enough information here. We want to help you. We would like to help you, and because with the information you have, if you put yourself in the position of another individual that might be at risk, like what you went through, it would be a good idea to help these people out. We don't want more people losing money. So with your information and with your cooperation, we can put you to participate in a funds recovery program. For a fact, like I said, trying, we won't lose anything, right? So by trying, putting the information, just putting in the little bit of extra work, at least we could cover whatever amount it can be covered, ma'am. Mm-hmm. That is a positive thing. Mm-hmm. So let me forward this information out. We'll find out who's the agent who called you, and we'll take it from there. Okay?
All right. This doesn't cost anything, right? This service that you're offering?
Not at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all, ma'am. No costs are related to this.
And what's your name, sir?
My name is Philip Moses, ma'am.
Philip Moses. Okay.
Correct.
All right. And what company are you with?
U.S. Fraud and Detection Center, ma'am. That's the voiceover when you call. You hear our automated service.
Right.
Thank you for calling the U.S. Fraud and Detection Center. That's us, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for contacting me. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
This message is for Lisa Walker. My name is Victor Dispensa, Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs. We receive a report from a fraud situation going on to you. Some fraud In this case, we are conducting an investigation about this fraud situation that happens to you. If you could, you can give my department a call. My department phone number is, we'll be expecting your call. Thank you for your time and cooperation. Have a wonderful day. Regulatory Affairs. This is a Consumer and Regulatory Affairs. My name is Victor Dispenza. How can I help you?
Yeah, you just left a message on my voicemail, but I think you got my name incorrect. My name is Lucille, not Lisa.
Okay, I see Lucille.
Mm-hmm.
It's L-U-C?
I-L-L-E. Lucille. Like
Okay,
Lucille,
and
like
your last
Lucille
name is
Ball.
Walker.
Like Lucille Ball.
Lucille Walker.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Walker, Miss Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, actually, a file came to us today. Once again, my name is Victor Dispenza,
Mm-hmm.
and I work for the Department of Consumer and Regulatory Affairs.
Mm-hmm.
A file came to us from Mr. Philip Moses,
Yes.
related to fraud. We are conducting an investigation. Okay. Now, we actually will like you to help us. Okay, we'd like you to help us. According to Mr. Philip Moses and the information we have here, we have apparently you lost $100,000 with the crooks and criminals there.
Yeah, we did, and we've already spoken to the bank and the police, and they said there's nothing they can do to get the money back.
Well, that's something that I would like to let you know, that my department will be putting you, if it's all right with you, into a funds recovery program. Okay, we can do so. Okay.
Well, that doesn't. That doesn't cost anything, does it?
No, dear, no. What we're going to be doing is starting an investigation along with the FBI. So we need your help by you providing us the most information you can provide us with. Okay.
Well, we've handed over most of the information to the police. Well, let me finish. I'm sorry. We gave them all the information. The bank accounts that I had the domestic wire transfer sent to, they've got all that information. If you're working with the FBI, maybe that you can get it from them. I don't know.
Okay, sweetie.
Mm-hmm.
My dear Mrs. Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain to you, Lucille.
Okay.
We are conducting this investigation. We will need you to have any information yourself that you have saved there. However, we're going to be working on putting you in a funds recovery program.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're going to continue with the investigation now. There is an attorney, okay, a local attorney by the name of Mr. Mason Wallace, who is going to be in charge to find out if you really was selected by a company for an award. Okay. Now, I would like you to write down Mr. Wallace's information. Okay. He's gonna be the one in charge to verify and going to be finding out if you really were selected by a company. Okay. He's an attorney, well-known attorney. He will have information for you. He can send you information and everything. Meanwhile, we're gonna be working on getting these crooks, criminals in jail along with the FBI. We're gonna get the information from the federal, from the police. We're gonna get all that together, and we're gonna be working on having these funds recovered to you. Okay.
All right. The police that we talked to and the bank said there was never a prize, that we were just being scammed, and there was nothing we could do to get our money back.
Okay, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out about that right now with the attorney. Okay, he will be able legally to find out about that. Okay.
And his name is Mason Wallace.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay.
His phone number is.
Okay, and who is he exactly?
He's an attorney. He has a law firm, Wicken Wallace International Law Firm. Mm-hmm. They actually have offices in New York and London. They're international. So now I would like to provide you with your actually case number. Is going to be a case number on the investigation, so he can have some information about you. It's 2206.
2206.
Yes, 1347.
Mm-hmm.
28th.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 letters at the end. The first letter is G for govern.
Mm-hmm.
O for Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
And then V for victory.
So 2206-134-728-GOV. Okay.
You got it correct. Now you can tell them that you talked to my Victor, Victor,
Mm-hmm.
Victor, and my last name is Dispensa. You know how to spell Dispensa?
No, can you help me, please?
Is D as in dog,
Mm-hmm.
I as in Indian,
Mm-hmm.
S as in Sam,
Okay.
P for Peter,
P for Peter, okay.
E as in Edward,
Mm-hmm.
N as in Nancy,
Okay.
Z as in zebra,
Okay.
A like an apple.
Dispensa. Okay. All right. I got it.
My direct phone number here while we conducting the investigation and we put you into the funds recovery program.
Mm-hmm.
If you can be calling me to see how is everything going,
Mm-hmm.
okay? This will take around 2, 3, 4 months to get on all of this. Maybe sometimes take a little longer, but we're gonna be working on it. Okay?
2 to 4 months.
Now,
Wow. Okay.
yes. Well, dear, it's a big investigation. I mean, these people is overseas, and along with the FBI, we gotta get them.
Well,
So
they found out. They
it's
found out that they were in Jamaica.
That's what I'm saying, sweetie. That the most scammers actually is from Jamaica. Yes, and we're already fully aware of that. So that's what I'm saying. We gotta work with the authorities and everything. So
Okay.
my direct number is.
Yeah, the number that called me. Okay, I've got that.
Now, you go ahead and you can definitely go ahead and talk to Mr. Wallace. He's going to be in charge to the legal procedure to find out if you really was selected or not. You're not, or you were selected by a company. Okay, he will find all that information. You don't have to pay the lawyer. Okay, he's already hired. And to help you on this. Okay.
All right, and then am I supposed to call him immediately?
Yes, if you could.
All right, I'll call him.
All right.
All right, I'll call him right now.
I wish you the best. And I hope this investigation come out right, okay?
All right, thank
so
you.
we can help you.
Thank you.
All right, bye. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Calling Wallace International Law Firm. This is Mary. How can I help you?
Yeah, may I speak to Mr. Mason Wallace?
Sure. Do you have a case number?
Yeah, I do.
What is your case number, please?
220-6134-728-GOV.
Let me verify if Mr. Mason is available. You said the last 3 letters are G-O-V, correct?
Mm-hmm, that's correct.
One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
This is Mason Wallace speaking. How can I help you?
Yes, I was given your name and phone number by a Mr. Victor Dispensa.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke to a Mr. Moses before that.
We don't have Moses here.
Well, no, Mr. Moses gave my phone number to Mr. Victor Dispensa, and I just spoke to Mr. Dispensa, and he said to call you.
Okay, what is the purpose of the call, first of all?
My family lost money to a bunch of scammers, and they said they were something about recovery program.
Okay. Mrs. Walker, would you please give me a confirmation on your address?
We live in Texas.
Texas? What city?
Richardson, Texas.
Richardson.
I told the gentleman we talked to the police and we talked to the bank, and they said that there was no way to recover any of the money or anything.
Mm-hmm. Well, ma'am, as an attorney, first of all, Warwick Wallace International Law Firm. We work with a lot of big financial corporations, such as First Fidelity, as well, such as Charles Schwab. We work with Visa, MasterCard. So we have a lot of experience when it comes to recovering funds. There is a lot of financial institutions
they're not providing exact detailed information to their clients because initiating an investigation from the bank's end requires some funds. And there is no federal investigation initiated as of yet. And second of all, the police department, they're not someone that is really in a position of doing much. They're local police. And if you are talking about a fraud, first of all, number one thing is how much funds were you or you and your family lost? Because if it's under $10,000, it's hard to submit a federal complaint. Now, if it's over $10,000, there's a big difference there. So you could be assisted. Now, I don't know which agency gave you my contact information. Which government agency?
Oh, I don't remember what agency he said. I'm sorry. I just spoke to him, and as soon as I hung up the phone with him, I called you. I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, one thing I'm able to tell you, your name is Lucille Walker. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Okay, perfect. So,
Do you want my
Mrs.
address?
Walker,
Do you want my full address real quick?
Yes, would be the full address, please?
It's 1826 Richardson, Texas.
Yes, Richardson, Texas. Okay, and the zip?
75081.
75081.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ms. Walker, let's do the following. I have an appointment with some clients that are coming into my office in about 15 minutes, and I have to have a couple of files ready. This is a very important client of ours here at Warwick Wallace International Law Firm. So I would like to look into your file and look into detailed information to know a little bit more about what we're talking about. If I'm not wrong, I believe you were contacted today by Consumer Affairs, the Department of Consumer Affairs.
Okay.
So if the Department of Consumer Affairs contacted you, we have the obligation to follow through with what they're requiring because we have a contract with them. Warwick Wallace International Law Firm has a direct contract with Consumer Affairs, which requires every time a consumer is going through some sort of situation, we are paid by them to give them any sort of consultation that is needed. So, such as, let's put it this way, Lucille.
Mm-hmm.
We won't lose anything by trying. Okay, you're not being charged for any of our services. You won't have to take any money out of your pocket to do anything here. So, just look into things, maybe digging into a little bit of information. We have a lot of connections. We know a lot of people that work in the government, that work with international financial fraud. So we have the ability to trace things out. So, like I said, we won't lose anything by trying. If you give me about an hour and I'll finish my meeting, I sure can get back in contact with you. I have a number here, which is your direct contact phone number.
Yeah, but can it be more like 2 hours? I have to actually go see the doctor, and I should be back by like 2:15, 2:30 this afternoon. Would that be okay?
Mrs. Walker, whatever time you prefer for me to get in contact with you, I'll call you at that time. Okay? I just need to schedule that exact time to make sure I don't have no appointments, no meetings set up at that time. So you're telling me 2:30 p.m. Eastern time, correct?
Yes, please.
2:30 p.m. Eastern time. Not a problem, Mrs. Walker. I should be calling you around that time. Okay?
All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're very welcome, ma'am. Have yourself a great day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye.